Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Abid. Today we will discuss some other questions that you will find in your section second and chapter fourth, the age of industrialization. So, guys, when you will be open your textbooks page number 102, and in which at that place you will be found. Explain the following. So, guys, here you will find A, B, C, D part of the questions, and we will try to describe and explain all these questions properly. I hope that through which you will be get exposure and some explanation about the examination. So, guys, your first point is here. Your first question is: women workers in Britain attacked the spanning jenny. So, women, we are discussing about the topic of the women workers in Britain attacked in spanning jenny. So, guys, women workers in Britain attacked the spanning jenny because it speeded up the spinning process and consequently reduced labor demand. This caused a valid fear of the unemployment among women working in the woolen industry. Till date, they had survived on hand spinning, but this was placed in a peril by the new machine. So, guys, your A part is that why women workers in Britain attacked the spinning jenny. So, guys, firstly, these all the things, or you can say these things are made by the hand, but spinning jenny who have found one type of the machine through which, or you can say pillar in place of the handwork who have exist, or you can say installed a pillar type of machine. Due to this cause, unemployment been had been increased among the women. So, due to this cause, the women workers in Britain attacked the spinning. So, another B part is over here. In the 7th century, merchants from towns in Europe began employing peasants and artists within the village. So, in the 17th century, merchants from towns in Europe began employing peasants and artists within the village. So, ये आपका second question है. So, merchants preferred employing peasants and artists within the village because it was difficult to open new business in towns and cities where the guilds were very much organized. They restricted new merchants and regulated their competition. Therefore, they preferred the countryside to set up a new business. The relationship between the new machines and farmers were closer, even though they lived in different environment. So, आपका सी पार्ट जो है, द पोर्ट ऑफ सूरत डिक्लाइंड बाय द एंड ऑफ द 18th सेंचुरी. जो पोर्ट अंग्रेज़ों का था, जहाँ पे मतलब जो ख़त्म हो चुका था 18वीं सदी के दौरान में. द पोर्ट ऑफ सूरत डिक्लाइन बाय द एंड ऑफ द 18th सेंचुरी ऑन अकाउंट ऑफ द ग्रोइंग पावर ऑफ यूरोप कंपनीज इन ट्रेड विद इंडिया. They secured many concessions from local courts as well as the monopoly rights to trade. This led to decline of the old ports of Surat and Hooghly, from where local merchants had operated. Exports slowed and local banks here went bankrupted. D part आपका है, the East India Company appointed Gommasthas to supervise weavers in India. So, guys, यहाँ पे आपने द ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी इन इंडिया वांटेड टू हैव ए ट्रेड मोनोपोली आवर कॉटन प्रोडक्शन. द कंपनी डिड नॉट वांट दैट द इंडियन weavers should supply their cotton products to other European countries. So, the company appointed Gommasthas who were royal to the company. The company had appointed them for supervising the weavers and to ensure that they are not supplying their cotton to any country. So, they give the weavers advance loan to tie them to the company, and our answer you will find here that the company tried to eliminate the existing traders and the brokers connected with the cloth trades and established a more direct control over the weavers. So, and it appointed a paid servant called the Gommasthas to supervise weavers, collect supplies and examine the quality of the cloth. The East India Company appointed Gommasthas to supervise weavers in India to establish a more direct control over the weavers, free of the existing traders and the brokers in the cloth. So the Masthas were the paid servant who supervised the weavers, collected supplies and examined the quality of the cloth. So the Masthas ensured that all management and control of the cloth industry came under the British. This helped in eliminating competition, controlling cost and ensuring regular supply of the cotton and silk. So guys, कॉटन एंड सिल्क. सो गाइज यहाँ पे ये जो क्वेश्चन था आपका ये था, ये है द ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी अपॉइंटेड गोमथास. हु वर गोमथास? गोमथास वर द सर्वेंट ऑफ द ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट एट दैट टाइम. दे हैव paid them, and for the competition of the weavers in their business, or you can say simply in the society, they have recruited them as a broker, and they deal with the weavers properly, and they take clothes or each and every product from the weavers and directly give British government. Due to this cause, the British governments increase their business, and the simple way you can say in a common society, due to this cause the business had been decreased. So guys, I have briefly discussed with you about the chapter of the age of industrialization. This is chapter number 4, and in which you will find explain the following, or you can say page number 102, where you will find explain the following A, B, C, D part. I have briefly discussed with you. That's why, because the material is sufficient and significant for the exam point of view. So guys, please do hard work on the fourth question. Definitely you will be found any part in your examination. So guys, in the end, I heartily request you, please subscribe and share this video, and also share with your friends. That's why, because they will take also the way to their examination. Thank you very much.